Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, guys. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. In today's class, we are solving February-March 2024 0580 variant 42. And before I continue, I want to tell you that all revenue generated will be donated to Palestine, inshallah. So please do make sure to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Thank you. So this is the first question that we have over here. It says that a grocer sells potatoes, mushrooms and carrots. A customer buys 3 kgs of mushrooms at 1.04 per kg, 4 kgs of carrots at 1.28. What's the total cost? So look, first you will find the total cost of mushrooms. You will actually do, you bought 3 kgs and the price of 1 kg is 1.04, and then you will add it with the price of carrots. Alright, so you bought 4 kgs of carrots and the price of each kg is 1.28, so the total cost is 8.24. So you will get $8.24. Now, next question, it says, in 1 week the ratio of masses of vegetables sold by the grocer is potato, mushrooms and carrots. So they have a ratio of the masses of the total weight of the groceries. So work out the mass of mushroom sold as a percentage of total mass. So look, first and foremost, find total mass. You will find total mass ratio. Alright, so you have to add all of these numbers, 11 plus 8 plus 6. So total is 25. Now it says work out the mass of mushrooms. Mushrooms is how much? 8. So you will do 8 upon 25, and whenever you're finding percentage, you multiply with 100. So 8 upon 25 multiplied by 100 is 32%. Alright guys, moving on to the next question. The total mass of potatoes, mushrooms and carrots sold is 1500 kg. Find the mass of carrots that the grocer sold. So look, potato, mushrooms and carrots, they are sold in the ratio 11 is to 8 is to 6, and total ratio is 25. Okay, so now how much are you selling? 1500 kgs. So you will do 1500 multiply by, we need to find the mass of carrots. So carrots is 6 and total mass is 25. So 1500 multiplied by 6 divided by 25, that's 360. Unfortunately, my throat hurts a lot. That's my voice is a bit down. Anyways, it says the profit the grocer makes selling 1 kg of carrot is 0.75. Find the total profit that he makes. So look, total, how many carrots does he sell? He sold 360 kgs. How do I know that? We calculated it over here. So for 1 kg, if he makes 0.75, for 360 he will make 0.75 multiplied by 360, which is $270. So he made a profit of $270. Moving on to the next part, it says, on the last day of the week, the grocer reduces the price of 1 kg of potatoes by 8% to 1.15. Calculate the original price of 1 kg. So look guys, write over here percentage, write over here dollar, write over here percentage. On the last day of the week, the grocer reduces the price of 1 kg of potatoes by 8%. So look, original price is X, we don't know, but original percentage is always 100. Now when the percentage is reduced by 8, you will do 100 minus 8, which is 92. Do you get it? So percentage is 92 and the price is 1.15. 1.15. So now we will cross multiply. So this becomes 92x is equals to 100 multiplied by 1.15. X is equals to 100 multiplied by 1.15 upon 92. So x is equals to 5 upon 4 or $1.25. So the original price was $1.25. Next question says, the grocer buys 620 kgs of onions, correct to the nearest 20 kgs. So this is the question of upper and lower bound. He packs them into bags each containing 5 kg of onions, correct to 1 kg. Okay. Calculate the upper bound for the number of bags of onions that he packs. So look, the question is saying calculate the upper bound for the number of bags. It means he wants maximum number of bags, maximum number of bags. You will only get maximum number of bags when the weight of onion, the kg of onions is high, and each bag he packs them in bags. Each bag is small. Each bag is small. Get it? So for example, if the kgs of onions is very high and each bag can hold very few kgs of onions, you will need a lot of bags, many bags, all right? So first of all, 620 kgs of onions correct to nearest 20 kg, we will find the upper bound of onions. Upper bound of onions, we will do 20 divided by 2, which is 10. So we will do 620 plus 10, which is 630. So this is the upper bound of onions. Now we will find the lower bound of bags. Alright, we will find the lower bound of bags, which is 1 kg, 1 divided by 2, which is 0.5. So 5 minus 0.5 is 4.5, which means each bag can only hold 4.5 kgs of onions. So in order to find upper bound of bags, we will do 630 divided by 4.5. This needs to be high, this needs to be low, so your answer will be maximum. So our answer is 140. So he will need 140 bags. Now we are on question 2. It says A, B, C and D are points on the circle. ABX and BCX are straight lines. Angle BAD is equals to X and angle DCX is equals to Y. So BADX, DCX, Y. Explain why X is equals to Y. Give a geometrical reason for each statement you make. So look, first of all, BX, let me show you guys the diagram as well so that you guys can understand what I'm trying to do. BX is a straight line. Okay. Angle BCD is equals to 180 minus Y. This angle BCD, this one, it's 180 minus Y. Okay. Now second, ABCD is a cyclic quad. All right. Angle X is equals to 180. All right, angle X, if you look at this as a cyclical quad, angle X is equals to 180 minus angle BCD, which means this angle. So X is equals to 180 minus 180, let me write down in bracket, minus Y. So this actually becomes X is equals to 180 minus 180 plus Y. 180, 180 cancelled. X is equals to Y. Hence, I have showed that X is equals to Y. Now, next question it says, show that triangle ABX is a similar triangle to CDX. This angle ABX is similar to which one? CDX. These two, ABX is similar to CDX. So look, first of all, angle XDC is equals to angle XBA. All right. Then angle XCD, or let me write it over here so that you guys don't get confused. Yeah. Angle XDC is equals to angle XBA. Okay, this both of them are same. This is also X. Okay. Angle XCD is equals to angle XAB. Okay, angle XCD is equals to angle AB. Then we have angle AXB is a common angle, So angle ABX is similar to angle CDX. Alright, I hope you guys get this one. So now moving on to part C, it says that AD is equals to 15, DX is equals to 9 and CX is equals to 12. Find BC. So how will we do it? First of all, the value of AD is 15, the value of DX is 9, the value of CX is 12, and we need to find BC. Okay, so this means that 12 upon 24 is actually equals to 9 upon, let's call this side x plus 12. Now you will cross multiply, so 12 upon 24 is 1 upon 2 is equals to 9 upon x plus 12. Now we will cross multiply. So this becomes x plus 12 is equals to 2 multiplied by 9. X plus 12 is equals to 18. X is equals to 18 minus 12 and x is equals to 6. So the value of BC is actually 6. So this is going to be your answer. Moving on to the next question, it says complete the statement. The ratio area of ABX is area of triangle CDX is dash is to 1. So look, PAX is to PCX is 2 is to 1. Alright, how do I know that? I just divided 12 by 24 above to show you guys. So whenever we talk about area, we actually square it. So this becomes 4 is to 1. So you will write 4 is to 1 as your answer. Moving on to question 3, the question says calculate the range. Range is basically the highest number minus lowest number. So 20 minus 15, it will give you 5. Alright. Then it says calculate the mean. So in order to find mean, you will first multiply these numbers. You will do 15 multiplied by 4 plus 16 multiplied by 1 plus 17 multiplied by 2 plus 18 multiplied by 1 plus 19 multiplied by 0 plus 20 multiplied by 2, and you will divide it with total frequency, which is 10. Divide it with 10. So you will get an answer of 16.8. Alright. Now next question says find the median. How do we find the median? We do n plus 1 divided by 2, which means 10 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 11 divided by 2, which is 5.5. So we have to calculate the fifth and the sixth number. So the fifth number is 16 and the sixth number is 17. So you will do 16 plus 17 divided with 2, you will get 16.5. Next question says write down the mode. Mode is the highest occurring number, so 15 occurs 4 times, so mode is 15. Next question says, let me zoom it in. Paula's mean mark for 7 homework tasks is 17. After completing the 8th task, his mean mark is 17.5. Calculate Paula's mark for the 8th test. So look, first of all, we need to see how many marks Paula got in 7 tests. Alright, total marks. So we will do x upon 7 is equals to 17, because in 7 homeworks he got 17 marks. So x is equals to 17 multiplied by 7. X is equals to 119. Okay. Now, basically 119, he gave another test. We don't know how many marks he got, but now total tests are 8, so I wrote 8 over here, and now his mean marks are 17.5. So y is equals to 21. How? Y is equals to 17.5 multiplied by 8, and whatever the answer is, you subtract it with 119. So you get 21. Next question, it says, let me see. It says on the grid, draw a histogram to show this information. All right, so look, how do we find frequency density? First, we need to find frequency density. So frequency density is actually frequency divided by class width. So the class width for this is 30, for this is 20, for this is 10, for this is 10, and for this is 30. So for the first one, I will do frequency divided by class width. So 12 divided by 30 is 0.4. Second one, 18 frequency divided by class width. 18 divided by 12, 0.9. Then I will do 35 divided by 10, 3.5. 20 divided by 10, 2. 15 divided by 30, 0.5. I got the frequency density. Now I will draw the graph. So from 0 to 30, from 0 to 30, 30 is over here. Our frequency was 0.4. So look, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, all the way up till 30. Then from 30 to 50, we have 0.9. From 30 to 50, we have 0.9. So I will make it down like this. Then from 50 to 60, we have 3.5. From 50 to 60, we have 3.5 is where? 3.5 is over here. From 50 to 60, we have 3.5. Then from 60 to 70, we have 2. 60 to 70, we have 2. And then from 70 to 100, we have 0.5. From 70 to 100, we have 0.5, and that's how we make a histodiagram. All right. Moving on to question number 4, it says that the diagram shows a pyramid with a square base B, C, D, E. The diagonal CE, where is CE? CE and BD intersect at M, and the vertex F is directly above M. BE is equals to 12, BE is equals to 12, FM is equals to 9. Calculate the volume of the pyramid. So first of all, formula for volume is 1 upon 3. The formula for volume of a pyramid is volume of pyramid is 1 upon 3 multiplied by base area multiplied by height. So first we will find the base area. The base is a square. So base area is actually 12 square, which means 144. So volume of the pyramid is going to be 1 upon 3 multiplied by base area, which is 144, multiplied by height, which is 9. So this turns out to be 432. All right. So your answer is 432. Next question says calculate the total surface area of the pyramid. All right. So first of all, in order to find the total surface area of the pyramid, let's first find EF. Let me do it over here so that you guys understand what I'm doing as well. Total surface area of pyramid means that you need to find the area of all the sides. All right, area of all the sides. So basically, since we are saying total surface area, this shape has 4 triangles and 1 base, right? These are the 4 triangles. So first, let's find the area of the triangle. How will we do that? If you look at it, can I find EF first? If I find EF, I'll tell you why I'm finding EF as well. This is E, this is F, all right, E, F, and this is M. Okay. So in order to first find EM, I need to find EC. How will I find EC? EC square is equals to 12 square plus 12 square. All right. So basically EC square is equals to 144 plus 144. Let's do it 144 plus 144, and we will under root the answer. So it's 12 under root 2. So EC is actually 12 under root 2. Now since I would just want to find EM, I will divide this with 2. So let's divide this with 2. It's 6 under root 2. 6 under root 2. And FM is 9. Now I can use this to find EF. So EF is equals to under root 6 under root 2 whole square plus 9 square. This is Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So let me do it. 6 under root 2 whole square, all right, plus 9 square. Let me do it again. That's how you have to do it. So you get 3 under root 17. So the value of EF is 3 under root 17. So if I make this diagram, this is EFB. So EF is 3 under root 17 and FB is also 3 under root 17. Alright, now what I have to do is I have to find EFB. I have to find this angle. So angle EFB is equals to cos inverse 3 under root 17 square plus, and make sure you close the brackets, plus 3 under root 17 square again minus 12 square upon 2 multiplied by 3 under root 17, then again 3 under root 17. So you get an angle of 58.0342, which means 58 degrees. Now you can apply the formula half AB sine C. Alright, so this will become half multiplied by 3 under root 17 multiplied by 3 under root 17 multiplied by sine how much? 58. This is the area of triangle. That's why I was trying to find this area. Okay, and whatever the answer is, you will multiply it with 4 because there are 4 sides. So this answer will become 259.559. So total surface area is actually 259.559 plus the area of the base, which is 144. So that's 403.599. So your answer is going to be 404. All right. Hope you guys understood this question. Now we have part B. Part B says, let me zoom out. The diagram shows a toy made from a cone and a hemisphere. The base radius of the cone and the radius of the hemisphere are both r, okay. The slant height of the cone is 3r, okay. The total surface area of the toy is 304. Calculate the value of r. So look, first of all, what's the curved surface area of cone? Curved, let me write it correctly. Curved surface area of cone is equals to pi r multiplied by 3r. So it's actually 3 pi r square. And what is the curved surface area of sphere? It's 4 pi r square. So look, what is going to be the total surface area now? Total surface area is going to be 2 pi r square. Why 2 pi r square? Because we are talking about hemisphere, half of sphere, plus 3 pi r square, plus 3 pi r square. So that is 5 pi r square. So total surface area of the cone is 304, which means 5 pi r square is actually equals to 304. Okay, now let's solve it. R square is equals to 304 divided by 5 pi. All right. R is equals to under root 304 divided by 5 pi. The value of R is equals to 4.3992. So it becomes 4.4. So R is equals to 4.4. So we are finished with this question as well. Now let's move on to the next question. which says factorize. So look, this is simple breaking of the middle term. X square and write minus 12. Tell me two numbers that when you multiply you get minus 12 and when you add and subtract you get minus x. So the two numbers are minus 4 plus 3, because minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1 and minus 4 multiplied by plus 3 is minus 12. So I will write minus 4x plus 3x. So factorize, take x as common, x minus 4, take plus 3 as common, x minus 4. So this becomes x plus 3, these two numbers, and x minus 4, these two numbers. So your answer is going to be x plus 3 and x minus 4. Moving on to the next question, it says x square minus 16. You can write x square minus 16 like this as well, x square minus 4 square. If you look at it, it's an identity, a square minus b square, which means a plus b and a minus b. So this will become x plus 4 and x minus 4. And then we have to solve this. We already solved this. This is equals to x square minus x minus 12 is equals to basically x minus 4 and x plus 3. So instead of writing x square minus 16, I will write x plus 4 and x minus 4. And x square minus x minus 12 is actually going to be x minus 4 and x plus 3. X minus 4 cancelled. This becomes x plus 4 upon x plus 3. This is your answer. Okay. Next question we have to simplify. Let me zoom it in. So this will actually become, let's first solve this. So 2x minus 3 whole square actually means 2x minus 3 multiplied by 2x minus 3. 2x multiplied by 2x is 4x square. 2x multiplied by minus 3 is minus, how much is it? Minus 6x. Minus 6 multiplied by 2 is minus 6x. Minus 3 multiplied by minus 3 is plus 9. So this becomes 4x square minus 12x plus 9. Okay guys? And this one, x plus 1 whole square multiplied by x plus 1 whole square actually becomes x square plus x plus 1 is equals to, this becomes x square plus 2x plus 1. Alright? So this becomes bracket 4x square minus 12x plus 9 subtracted from x square plus 2x plus 1. So 4x square minus 12x plus 9 minus x square minus 2x minus 1. So 4x square minus x square is 3x square. Minus 12x minus 2x is minus 14x. Plus 9 minus 1 is plus 8. So this will be your answer. Okay. Next question. In this question we have to cross multiply. So in this question it says write as a single fraction in its simplest form. So in this question it says write as a single fraction in its simplest form. So look, how do you do this question? You guys just simply have to cross multiply. Alright. So I will actually do 2x plus 4 multiplied by x minus 3. Then this negative sign will come. And then x multiplied by x plus 1. Alright. And then I will divide this whole thing by x plus 1 and x minus 3. Okay. So when I expand this becomes, when I expand 2x multiplied by x is x square. 2x multiplied by minus 3 is going to be minus 3x. 4 multiplied by x is plus 4x. And 4 multiplied by minus 3 is minus 12. Minus x multiplied by x is x square and x multiplied by 1 is just x upon x plus 1 and x minus 3. And do not forget, make sure you make these brackets, alright, because if you don't you might get the wrong answer. So this will become, so now we will solve it. This becomes 2x squared minus 6x plus 4x is actually negative 2x, negative 12, negative x square and negative x. So x square negative upon, do not forget upon x plus 1 and x minus 3. So 2x square negative x square is x square, negative 2x negative x is negative 3x, and then you have negative 12 upon x plus 1 and x minus 3, and this is going to be your answer. So I hope you guys were able to understand this question. Now moving on to the next question, we have expansion. Students get confused when they see this question. It's not that difficult, just expand this first. X minus 3 and x minus 5, just expand this, so this becomes x square minus 5x minus 3x, and minus 3 multiplied by minus 5 is positive 15. This becomes x square minus 8x positive 15. Then you multiply this with 2x plus 1. So this becomes 2x cubed plus x square. Alright. Negative 8x multiplied by positive 2x is negative 16x square, negative 8x, and then plus 15 multiplied by 2x is positive 30x, and plus 15 multiplied by 1 is positive 15. So this becomes 2x cubed. When you solve this, this becomes negative 15x square. When you solve this, this becomes positive 22x, and then positive 15. This is going to be your answer. Next question is says solve the simultaneous equation. Alright, so the best way to do this question is to use substitution method. Let's say this is equation 1. Let's say this is equation 2. Let's use substitution. So x minus 3y is equals to 13. So x is equals to 13 plus 3y. Alright, so this is equation 3. You will plug equation 3 into equation 2. Alright, you will plug equation 3 into equation 2, which will be 2x squared minus 9y is equals to 116. So 2 in place of x, I will write 13 plus 3y minus 9y is equals to 116. And let's expand this actually. Sorry, my bad. Do not forget that this is x squared. So you will square this, okay? So when you square this, this becomes 2 multiplied by 169 plus 78y plus 9y whole square is equals minus 9y is equals to 116. How did I get this? 13 plus 3y multiplied by 13 plus 3y. Okay, so this becomes 338 plus 156y plus 18y square minus 9y is equals to 116. Once we solve this, this will become 18y square plus 147y plus 338 is equals to 116. We will shift 116 over there and subtract it. So this becomes 18y square plus 147y plus 222 is equals to 0. Okay. Now, let's solve it further. So this will become y plus 2 multiplied by 6y plus 37. I just did breaking of the middle term. So y plus 2 is equals to 0, y is equals to negative 2, and then 6y plus 37 is equals to 0, y is equals to negative 37 upon 6. Okay, so these are the two values of y. So I will write these two values of y, negative 2 and negative 37 upon 6. Let me write it neatly. 37 upon 6. Alright, so remember we had made this other equation x is equals to 13 plus 3y. So now I will do x is equals to 13 plus 3y. So I will plug in the value 13 plus 3 multiplied by negative 37 upon 6. Alright, and then I will get the value x is equals to negative 11 upon 2, which is negative 5.5. For the other one, I will do x is equals to 13 plus 3, and in place of y I will put the value of -2. This will become 13 positive 3, -2 is -6, and x is equals to 13 minus 6 is 7. So the two values will be 7 when y is -2, x is 7, and -11 upon 2. When y is -37 upon 6, x is equals to -11 upon 2. Alright, now let's move on to question number 6. Question 6, it says that the diagram shows triangle ABC with AB is equals to 17.2, angle ABC is 54, angle ACB is 68, calculate AC. So basically they are asking you to calculate this side, AC. Now how we are going to do that? We can use sine law. Now the question is how? If you guys want, you guys can make a diagram like this. Look, whenever you have question like this, try to make your own diagrams. Try to think outside of the box. So ABC, this is 17.2, this is X, this is 54, this is 68. Now I can easily use sine law. So this will become 17.2 upon sine 68 is equals to AC upon sine 54. So AC is equals to 17.2 multiplied by sine 54 upon sine 68. AC is equals to 15. So that's how I got the value of 15. Moving on to part B, it says that M lies on BC and MC is equals to 12.8. The question is asking us to calculate AM. Alright, so basically the question is asking us to calculate this part AM. So we already know the value of AC. The value of AC is 15. And if I make a small triangle like this over here, look, this is A, this is M, this is C. This is 12.8, this is 15, and this is 68 degrees. So if you look at this question, I can actually apply cosine law to find AM. So what is the formula for cosine law? Cosine law is actually C square is equals to A square plus B square minus 2AB cos C. Alright, so A square is going to be 12.8 plus 15 square minus 2 multiplied by 12.8 multiplied by 15 cos C, which is 68 degrees. Okay, so I will now do C is equals to under root 12.8 square plus 15 square minus 2 multiplied by 12.8 multiplied by 15 cos 68. Now what I'll do, I'll just plug this whole thing into the calculator for you guys. 12.8 square plus 15 square. Wait a minute. Let me erase this part. 15 square minus 2 multiplied by 12.8 multiplied by 15 multiplied by cos 68 and then close. So I get my answer as 15.652. So AM you can round it off to 15.7. Okay, next question says calculate the shortest distance from A to BC. From A to BC. So the shortest distance is actually going to be this line like this. Alright, so what you can do, I'll make a diagram for you over here. A, we can call this point Z. C, this side is 15, this is 68. Alright, if you guys are confused what is Z, this line is actually, this point I named it as Z. So this will actually become, I will use sine. So I need to find opposite. I already have hypotenuse, so I will use sine 68. So is equals, so opposite AZ upon hypotenuse 15. So AZ is equals to sine 68 multiplied by 15. So it's actually 13.9 is your answer. Okay. Now let's move on to question number 7. Question 7 says find 3q. So 3 multiplied by q, which is minus 4 and 5. This becomes minus 12 and 15. So I will write minus 12 and 15. Then I need to find p minus q. P minus q basically means 8 minus 5 subtracted from q minus 4 and 5. Alright. So 8 negative negative is positive. 8 plus 4 is 12. Minus 5 is minus 10. So it's 12 negative 10. Then we have find p minus q magnitude. So basically p minus q, we already have the value. In order to find magnitude, we will do 12 square minus 10 square. So this will actually become 144 plus 100. So once you under root it, you will get 2 under root 61 as your answer, which is 15.6. So this is your answer. Moving on to part B, it says that in triangle OMN, O is the origin, OM is A, and ON is B, and S is a midpoint. S is a point on MN such that MS or MS and SN ratio is 5:3. So the whole line is actually 8. Okay. Find in terms of A and B the position vector of S. Alright. Give your answer in simplest form. So first of all, S, if I want to find S, if I make a line like this, OS, I can say OS is OM plus MS. So S is equals to OM plus MS. Alright. So MS is actually how much? MS is actually 5/8 of MN. So the whole line MN is 8 and MS is basically 5/8 portion of MN. Okay. So MN, first we will try to find MN. MN is actually how much? MN is minus A plus B, because we went in negative direction and then positive. So it's minus A plus B. Alright. So MS will become negative 5/8 A plus negative 5/8 B. Sorry, not negative 5, sorry, positive 5/8 B. How did I get that? I just multiplied 5/8 with Mn, and this is the value of Mn. So I multiplied negative A plus B with 5/8. Alright. So S is equals to, so this is the value of S. A, because OM is A. OM is A. And A, negative 5/8A plus 5/8B. So S is equals to 3/8A plus 5/8B. So this is going to be your answer. Moving on to the next question. The next question says on the graph sketch y is equals to 4 minus 3x. So look, what you guys can do is take values of x and y. For x, take the value of 4/3. When you take x as 4/3, what is y? Y is equals to 4 minus 3 multiplied by 4/3. Y is equals to 4. 3 cancel, negative 4. Y is equals to 0. So the value of y is 0. And when you take, for example, if x is 0, so y is equals to 4 minus 3 multiplied by 0, y is equals to 4. So y is equals to 4. Alright. So now, where is x 4/3? X is 4/3 over here. And y is 0. And y is 4 over here. And x is 0. So you guys will now make a straight line. I'm unable to make a straight line. But, okay, just give me 1 minute. So you guys will make a straight line actually like this. And this is going to be your answer for this question, all right? Next question says on the axis, sketch the graph of y is equals to negative x square. So what you guys can do is you guys can take values of, let's say, x and y, write x, write y, take negative 2, 0 and 2, alright? So when x is negative 2, so y is equals to negative 2 square, y is equals to negative positive 4, so y is equals to negative 4. Alright, so negative 2, negative 4 is somewhere here. When x is equals to 0, y is also 0, so somewhere here. And when x is equals to 2, y is equals to negative 2 square, y is equals to negative 4. When x is equals to 2, y is negative 4. So you guys will make a sketch like this. So this is going to be your answer for the next part B. Alright, so the next question says that find the coordinates of the turning points of the graph of y is equals to 10 plus 9x square minus 2x cube. So look, whenever they say find the turning points, you have to do dy over dx. Alright, so this will actually become, since there is no x variable with 10, we will remove 10. 2 multiplied by 9 is 18, 18x minus 3 2s are 6, 6x square. If you guys do not know derivatives, let me know. I'll post a video which I have solved on my YouTube channel. I'll post a link of that video and you guys can learn derivatives as well. So basically at turning point, dy over dx or gradient is equals to 0, which means 18x minus x square is equals to 0. Take 6x as common, this becomes 3 minus x is equals to 0. So 6x is equals to 0 and 3 minus x, 3 minus x, my bad. So over here x is equals to 0 divided by 6, x is equals to 0 and 3 minus x is equals to 0, minus x is equals to minus 3, x is equals to positive 3. Alright, so now we have two values of x. One value is 0, other value is 3. Let's plug in both of the values to find y. So y is equals to 10 plus 9 multiplied by 0 square minus 2 multiplied by 0 cube. So y is equals to 10. When x is equals to 0, y is equals to 10. And y is equals to 10 plus 9, 3 square minus 2 multiplied by 3 cube. So y is equals to 37. So when x is equals to 3, y is equals to 37. So your answer is going to be 0, 10 and 3, 37. Alright, moving on to the next question, it says determine whether each turning point is a maximum or a minimum. So in order to find maximum or minimum, we do d2y over dx2. So we already had 18 minus, let's go back over here, 18x minus 6x square, right? So let me write it down. 18x minus 6x square, we already had this. So look, it means x raised to power 1. So 1 multiplied by 18 is 18, minus 2 multiplied by 6 is 12, so 12x. So at x is equals to 0, when I plug in the value of 0, this will become 18 minus 12 multiplied by 0, 18 minus 0 is equals to 18. Alright, since this is a positive number, it means 0, 10. The coordinates 0, 10 are minimum. Okay, now we will do the same thing. At x is equals to 3, we will do 18 minus 12 multiplied by 3 is equals to negative 18. Alright, so 3, 37 is actually maximum point. Alright, so whenever it is a negative number, it's a maximum point and hence we have showed it. Oh, sorry, my throat hurts a lot. So moving on to the next question, it says Jana and Kamal each invest $8,000. At the end of 12 years, they each have 12,800. Jenna invests in an account that pays simple interest. So look, calculate the value of R. Okay. So first of all, Jenna and Kamal both invested 8,000 and now they have 12,800. So 12,800 minus 8,000, that gives you 4,800. So interest is actually 4,800. All right. How much is interest? 4,800. We need to find the rate of interest. So the formula is I is equals to PRT upon 100. I is 4,800. Principal amount that we invested is 8,000. Rate we don't know. Let's write R. Time is 12 years upon 100. So 100 will go up there and multiply with 4,800. So R is equals to 4,800 multiplied by 100 divided by 8,000 multiplied by 12. So once you do that, you will get 5% as your answer. Next question says, Kamal invests in an account that pays compound interest at a rate of R% per year. Calculate the value of R. So look, what's the formula for compound interest? Compound interest is amount is equals to principal bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to power time. So how much amount did they get? They got 12,800. How much principal did they invest? They invested 8,000. And 1 plus R upon 100. How much time? 12 years. So 8 will go over there. So 12,800 divided by 8,000 is equals to 1 plus R upon 100 raised to power 12. In order to remove this 12, you will root both sides by 12. Okay, you will root both sides by 12. So once you do root it, let's root it, 12,800 divide by 8,000, you get 1.0399. All right, so this becomes 1.0399 is equals to 1 plus R upon 100. This 1 will go over there and we will subtract. So 1.0399 minus 1 is equals to R upon 100. This becomes 0.0399 is equals to R upon 100. 100 will go up there and multiply. So R is equals to 3.99. So the answer is 3.99. Okay. Moving on to the next question, it says, the population of a city is growing exponentially. Now look, whenever they say exponentially, it means compound interest formula. At a rate of 1.8% per year. Okay. The population now is 260,000. Find the number of complete years from now when the population will first be more than 300,000. So basically they are saying that this 300,000, this once you multiply 260, 1 plus, because the rate of interest is 1.8 upon 100, how much time it takes that this whole figure is greater than 300,000. So what you guys can do, you guys can just do trial and error. So let's plug in t is equals to 8. Let's see if this is greater than 300,000. 260,000 multiplied by 1 plus 1.8 upon 100 raised to power 8. So look, this is not greater than 300,000. This is 29988 So this is not greater than 300,000. So t is equals to 9. Let's plug in 9. Once I plug in 9 into the same equation, let's raise it to power 9. It's greater than 300,000. So this is 3050. 5283.5. This is greater than 300,000. So it means it will take 9 complete years from now. All right. So you guys can show this working. Of course, I have just shown it onto the calculator. Since this is 3 marks, you guys can show the working as well over here. Okay. Next question. It says complete the table. So look, they have already given you the equation. Just plug in the value of x in order to find y. So I'll do the first one for you. If I do 2 bracket negative 3, not square, this is cube, plus 6, and negative 3 again, square, my bad, yeah, close the bracket, square, minus 2.5, I get negative 2.5. All right. Then let's plug in negative 0.5. Again, negative 0.5. It's negative 1.25. And now let's plug in 1. So you get 5.5. So look, we have filled the graph and we got 3 out of 3 marks. Now the question says on the grid, draw the graph. So look, we already have the values when x is equals to 3, y is equals to negative 2.5. So let's do it. Let's just plot it. So each is 0.2. So this is negative 2, negative 2.2, negative 2.4, negative 2.5. Okay, it's this point. When x is negative 2.5, y is 3.75. Okay. So 3.24675 is going to be somewhere here. All right. Then we have when negative 2, 5.5. Okay, at negative 2, 5.5. 5.2, 5.4, 5.5. Then we have negative 1.5, 4.25. Negative 1.5, 4.25. 4.2, 4.25. Then negative 1, 1.5. 1.2, 1.4, 1.5. Then negative 0.5, negative 1.25. 1.25 over here. Let me see again, negative 1.25. So somewhere over here. Again, let me see, negative 0.5, negative 1.25. Okay. Negative 0.5, negative 1.25, somewhere over here. All right. Then we have at 0, negative 2.5, at 0, negative 2.5, at 0.5, negative 0.75. 0.5, negative 0.75, 0.24675. So now when x is 0. And the last coordinate 1 comma 1.5. So we have 1 comma 5.5. Yeah. So 1 is over here, 5.5 is somewhere over 1 comma 5.245. All right. Now what do we have to do? We have to link all of these sides. Actually, I'm not very good at it, but I'll try my best though. So basically, the first start is bad. So I need to join all these points. My answer might not be very accurate. All right, so we have made the graph. All right. Now it says by drawing a suitable line on the graph, solve the equation 2x cubed plus 6x squared is equals to 4.5. So first of all, how do we need to solve this? The original equation was y is equals to 2x cubed plus 6x squared minus 2.5. Alright, and this one is going to be this is 2x cubed plus 6x squared, and which is minus 4.5. Alright, so basically you have to eliminate all of those, and the difference between 2.5 and 4.5 is 2. So y is actually is equals to 2 plus 2. Alright, so now what do you have to do? You guys have to make a line at plus 2 like this. Make sure you guys make a straight line. And I have made a mistake again. Let me try to make a straight line for you guys. And these points are basically going to be your answers. Okay, this one, and this one. So this point is going to be roughly negative 2.65. So one of the answers is going to be negative 2.65. And this one is roughly negative 1.2. So negative 1.2. And this answer is going to be 0. This is 0.7 something. Alright, 0.7. So now the next part says the equation 2x cubed plus 6x squared minus 2.5 is equals to k has two solutions. Write down the two possible solutions. Alright. So in this question, basically, they are asking you the maximum value, which is this point, and they are asking you the minimum value, which is roughly this point. Alright. So the two values of k are going to be roughly, let's check, this is going to be 5.5. So the upper one is 5.5. And the lower one is negative 2.5 something. Alright, so these are the two values that you will get. Okay, moving on to the next question, we have question 11. We have to find g f of 2. So first of all, find f of 2. F of 2 means you have to plug 2 in this value. So this becomes 1 upon 2. Now you will plug 1 upon 2 in g. So g 1 upon 2, which means 3 multiplied by 1 upon 2 minus 5. So this becomes 3 upon 2 minus 5, which is negative 3.5. Next question, they're asking you to find g inverse. So whenever you have been tasked to find inverse, you will write y is equals to 3x minus 5. 3x is equals to y plus 5. You have to make x the subject. X is equals to y plus 5 upon 3. So g inverse x basically becomes x. Instead of y, you will write x plus 5 upon 3. So your answer is x plus 5 upon 3. Alright. Next question says find in its simplest form g x of minus 2. Alright. So g x of minus 2 is equals to, so what's the equation? G 3x minus 5. So you will write 3x minus 5. So you will write 3 bracket x minus 2 minus 5. So this becomes 3x minus 6 minus 5. So this actually becomes 3x minus 11. So the answer is 3x minus 11. Next question, it says f g of x is equals to 0.1. Alright. F g of x is equals to 0.1. So first of all, in f you will plug in g of x. What's the value of g of x? 3x minus 5. So I will do 3x minus 5, and that is equals to 0.1. What's the value of f of x? It's 1 upon x. So I will write 1 upon 3x minus 5 is equals to 0.1. I will solve it. 1 is equals to 0.1 multiplied by 3x minus 5. 1 is equals to 0.3x minus 0.5. Alright. 0.3x is equals to 1 plus 0.5. 0.3x is equals to 1.5. X is equals to 1.5 divided by 0.3. X is equals to 5. So the answer is 5. Next question, h of x minus g of 7 is equals to 0. Alright. So first of all, let's calculate g of 7, which means 3x minus 5, which means 3 multiplied by 7 minus 5. 3 7s is 21 minus 5 is equals to 16. All right. Moving on, we have to calculate h of x. All right. So h of x is actually 2 raised to power x. So this becomes, instead of h of x, I will write 2 raised to power x minus g of 7 is 16 is equals to 0. 2 raised to power x is equals to 16. 2 raised to power x is equals to 2 raised to power 4, because 16 is 2 raised to power 4. So x is actually 4. So that's how you get the answer of 4. Finally, we are on to our last part. The question says the diagram shows a circle of radius 12 with a sector removed. So look, if this is 50, this whole thing is 310. How? 360 minus 50, 310. So now the question says calculate the perimeter of the remaining shaded area. So basically you have to find this arc length, arc of the big sector. So length of arc is equals to x upon 360 multiplied by 2 pi r, which means 310 upon 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by r, which is 12. This turns out to be 62 upon 3 pi. Now in order to find perimeter, you will add these two radiuses and arc length. So you will do perimeter is equals to 12 plus 62 upon 3 pi. So it becomes 88 upon 9. 88 upon 9. All right. Now the next question says the diagram in part A shows the top of a cylindrical cake with a slice removed. The volume of cake is this. Calculate the height of the cake. So look, what's the formula for area of sector? Area of sector is equals to 310 upon 360 multiplied by pi multiplied by 12 squared, which means 124 pi. Volume, in order to find volume, we will do 124 pi multiplied by height is equals to 3510, because they have already given it. All right. So this becomes height is equals to 3510 divided by 124 pi, which is 9.01. So the answer is 9.01. So this is it for the past paper, guys. If you guys were able to understand, please do like, subscribe and share my channel. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me in the comments below. All right. So hope you guys were able to understand everything very well. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.